Hello, everyone. On this Sunday, 1st of June, 2025, I am Madam Anireju Erewa. Whatever time you are right now, I greet and welcome you to my channel, Anireju News. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Mete wa Biafra de no. Mete na Biafra de no. Asina heri jibimegi. Mete wa Biafra de no. Akane hiora dule o. Mete wa Biafra de no.
Shame on TVC for the negative propaganda reporting about the victory of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, over the DSS masked witness for Nigeria on the trial within trial on Thursday, 29th May 2025. The TVC perhaps did the negative reporting either out of jealous rage or maybe didn't know or can't remember how the trial within trial came about, even though the TVC was inside the courtroom on May 29, when the judge arrived at the decision to do a trial within trial based on the exhibit that the DSS brought that they intended to use as a defense for the case against the defense, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Meanwhile, I am dedicating the music Onye Anyana Nwanne by Ayaka Uzubulu to our leader, Ohamadike One Oyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let us enjoy the music together.
On the beat.
I know my man. Etiki, dansier, kaide, ebansier, adontier, ebansier. Senseba. Ha! Olo ni no muna. Telebe, selebe, telebe, telebe, kaide, kaide. Umi banalwa ni no muna. Ibonalwa ni no muna. Onye babale bo mania. Onye afọ n'ọgbala ọsọ. Egwu dike n'ọgụ nọ. Ọgụ ezi achọba dike o. Oh, oh, yeah. ya na nwanne ya Igbo na-alụ enyi n'omume Igbo na-alụ enyi n'omume onye gbabara egbu nwanne ya onye afọ na ọgbala ọsọ egbu dike na ọgụ nọ ọgụ eze achọba dike onye agha na nwanne ya Igbo nye ya na nwanne ya ụmụ Igbo nye ya na nwanne ya ahịhịa uwe Igbo nye ya na nwanne ya Igbo okwu ngwala Igbo na bokoli onye ya na nwanne ya ụmụ Igbo ka nna kwa Igbo onye ya na nwanne ya na nwanne nwebe di onye nwere mmadụ ka o nwere ego n'elu ụwa ịnọrọ ha walalolo ana m ije nu ahịhịa ekele ije irumu ahịhịa mama ije n'ụwa m onye nzuzu si na Abuja gabi onye nzuzu si na Abuja gabi n'elu ụwa ajụjụ jụrụ onye nzuzu ị ga-ebi na anabili n'elu ọdụ onye chetala aja dị naanị wee kụọ onye ọnụ onye ma echi onye ma ibe chi ga-abụ amale onye ya na nwanne ya maka onye gbabala ewegbo nwanne ya onye bụ na ọgbala ọsọ egwu ọnọgụ ezi ibulu nata n'ụlọ ahịhịa ewuli iji anya kozubulu onye nwegbu ogwu agbalị ntị Igbo onye agbalị ekwe ọbụlụ na ọkọkwukwulu ọbụma ide irije ọbụlụ maka nwanne anyị mezaya ndị Igbo niile mezaya ndị Biafra Nnamdi Kanu ebe
Yes, a big congratulations to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the trial within trial, and appreciation to the court trial judge Omotocho for the truth and justice ruling. Yes, appreciation to the court trial judge Omoshoto. Yes. I have 2 video broadcasts for us to take a look at. The first video is a broadcast of the trial within trial on Thursday, 29th May. And the second video is a broadcast on British key role and direct involvement in the criminal conspiracy with Nigeria and Kenya to kidnap, to carry out the extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to the Nigeria DSS, which is why British have not made any statement and turned its back on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is British citizen. Yes, they turned their back Britain turned its back against our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because of its involvement. Yes. So let us see the first video broadcast of the trial within trial.
All right, welcome back to the channel. So we are back with the latest update on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court hearing that happened today in Abuja. As you all know, today is May 29th, Thursday 2025, Kanu's court hearing day. It was actually a very long court session that happened today. Anyway, something big happened at the Federal High Court in Abuja, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to court for the continuation of his case, and his legal team, Paul Erukoro, Alo Ejumako, Maxwell Obara, Emmanuel Agabi, and others were all present and ready for today's case. And then the court started with something called a trial within trial. This part was only meant to focus on one thing: whether Nnamdi Kanu's statements made to the DSS in 2015 were given willingly, or if he said those things under pressure or fear. So as soon as the judge entered, both sides introduced their legal teams, and then the defense team went straight to the point and they objected. They told the court that those DSS statements were not made freely, and according to them, Kanu was under duress, and in other words, he didn't speak freely. So the court shouldn't accept those statements. But the prosecution didn't, agree on this. They wanted the court to accept the videos and the written statements as valid evidence. So the judge paused the case for 1 hour to think about this, and when the court came back, boom, the judge ruled that all the video and written statements made by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2015 must be rejected. In simple terms, that means everything that the DSS had as evidence is now useless in this case and would not be used, to further run the case. So it was actually a very, tense, period in that court today. This ruling, hit the prosecution very hard, and it's a huge win for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his legal team. So after Kanu gave his own testimony, the trial within trial was officially closed. So the main trial will now continue on June 13th, June 16th, June 18th, and 19th, 2025. This case is not just about one man, it's about truth, justice, and what really goes on behind the closed doors in some Nigerian courts.
You have seen the video and heard that the defense team objected the written statement of their client, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in 2015, which the Max DSS prosecutor urged that the court should uphold the 2015 written statement and videos of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was called to give his own testimony to the court's hearing. Yes. You heard that after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's testimony to the court, you heard the basis on which the trial within trial came about. Yes. You heard that there was a 1 hour recess before the court resumed again on Thursday, 29th May 2025. The judge delivered his ruling on the trial within trial. And you heard that all of the video evidence showing the defendant, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, making either oral or written statements are rejected by the court and are no longer useful, no longer relevant to the case, and is officially closed. The main trial court will continue on June 13, 16, 18, and June 19, 2025. The key point for the judgment ruling are the 2015 statements and videos the Max DSS presented to the court was not a free will of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He wrote the statement and made the videos under duress and scrutiny of the DSS. He didn't have access to a lawyer. So a lawyer was not present. Yes, there was no lawyer present. DSS refused him his right to contact and meet with a lawyer, even when he asked to be allowed to meet and speak with a lawyer. Yeah. So these are the key points I'm highlighting here. His ordeal happened in the DSS underground dark room cell where Nnamdi Kanu was taken, and he suffered severe torture. He suffered suffocation from lack of ventilation, no air. There was a thick blood oozing, puffing, and gushing down from his nose. His health was in bad, weak condition from dehydration. Yes, he was very dehydrated. Yeah, when he was asked to make these statements, so and the videos, so it was done under duress. So those are the key points. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could have died, but Chukwu Okike Abiama is always with him and will see him through the rest of the trials. Yeah. Yes. So let us see the second video.
Nobody is asking how Nnamdi Kanu was brought into Nigeria from Kenya. In fact, everybody has stopped asking. But that's a question that we should ask. Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen. The British were also part of this whole thing, because it will never have succeeded without British support. The DSS has come out to say that they are not the ones that did it. The witness during Nnamdi Kanu's court case said that he was from airport. He received Nnamdi Kanu and took him straight to the DSS dungeon. Then you ask, who exactly carried out that mission? The British agency and Nigerian agency collaborated to pin Nnamdi Kanu down. That goes on to show you the reasons why there has been no effort by the British to support Nnamdi Kanu and make sure that his stay in DSS comes to an end and in fact gets his freedom. I'm saying this because the British have a mandate to protect their citizens who are facing trials in foreign countries. Yes. Yes. Fact check me. In fact, I'm going to read you something now to show you the rights of British citizens, to protection against unfair trials in foreign countries. And in fact, they have a mandate. The British consuls have a mandate, to stand by a British citizen who is undergoing trial in foreign countries. And since Nnamdi Kanu has been going in this trial, have you seen the British recently come to his aid effectively? In fact, let me tell you, to add to you, the British fights against illegal detention against its citizens in foreign countries. Yes. They fight against it. They lobby against it until that person receives fair trial and fair sentencing. That is the extent the British can go in ensuring that anybody carrying their passport will never be left behind. I will read you briefly on the role of the British, of the UK, in defense of their citizens around the world. Listen very carefully. Number one, the British provides consular support. Yes, from the embassy of the country that the person is being held, the British ensure that the person is tried in line with local and international, international standards. And also, it will raise concern if the trial process appears not to be fair or the rights of the person are being violated. This is one point of what the British does to ensure that their citizen is not being, witch hunted or so. And so far, Kanu has spent 4 years in the DSS dungeon. Have the British ever released any statements to say the trial was unjust? Because 4 years in DSS dungeon is not a trial. It is just even now recently that a trial had decided to begin officially. So why haven't the British come out to condemn or pressure the Nigerian government in trying this man rightly and making sure that Nnamdi Kanu doesn't languish in solitary confinement? That is food for thought. That is a food for thought. Number two, monitoring of the case. British consular officials may attend trials as observers. They can advocate for fair treatment but cannot get somebody actually out of jail or demand that the case to be dropped. Just like you said, they are supposed to be there during his trial in consular services. British embassies in Abuja just close by. How many white men did you see in the court for the past few days? How many Oyibo did you see in court? So supporting Nnamdi Kanu all this while, standing by their citizen. How many white men do you see? Nobody. They've abandoned this man because they are the ones that put him there. They are the ones that went to Kenya. They are the ones that played the major role in making sure that they assist in catching this man for the government. See, let me tell you something like that. Clear conscience fears no accusation. It is their conscience that is worrying them. How can you put somebody in cell and be coming to the cell to check the person? You cannot do it now because you are the one that put him there. Look at the court. They're not even in the court. You don't hear any statement from them. They have Twitter account, Facebook account, UK in Nigeria. UK government in Nigeria has accounts. Have you seen them tweet, say anything about the citizen? If Nnamdi Kanu was a white man now without passport, you will never hear word in the House of Assembly in UK. You will never hear what they will talk about it till tomorrow comes. Let's keep on going. Diplomatic pressure. high-profile or controversial cases where due process are not followed or allegations of torture arises, the UK government may raise the case at diplomatic levels or with international bodies. Yes, that is what I'm trying to tell you. When this Gambayan of a man that had Binance had issue with Nigerian government and he was nearly condemned to prison, what happened to him? The US government increased pressure, did everything possible to ensure that the man was, released and sent back to the country. They had to cancel all the trials. They had to cancel all the cases that he had. Everything struck off overnight, just because they had negotiated it and it has been accepted, and now he has been released. Whatever they did under the board, we don't know, but the countries agreed that this man should be released, and Nigerian government released him. What stopped UK government from going that same way to apply pressure to ensure that this man is also released? What stops the UK government from doing this same thing? What? Okay, let's go on. Humanitarian and legal rights advocacy. The UK may push for improvements in prison conditions or medical care. In some rare instances, they might assist in appeals or requests for clemency, especially in death penalty. Nnamdi Kanu was sick the other day. He complained of his ear, his chest, his heart, everything was worrying the guy. Did you see UK government pressure? He was even saying that he should go and see his doctor. They refused. The government refused. Did the UK now come and say, okay, we want our citizens to receive proper medical health care. We are sending in doctors. Okay, send in doctors from UK or from the embassy to take care of this man. Did you send in any doctor? Nothing. They've abandoned this man. And what do you think? They abandoned him because they are the ones who put him there. These imperialists are not to be trusted at all. They can do anything for resources. Anything for resources. They can throw anybody under the bus for natural resources. It's always for the greater good of their country all the time. They don't mind. Number 5, no legal representation. The UK government does not pay for legal costs or represent citizens in courts. That one is okay. Kanu never asked anybody, to pay his legal fees. He never asked anybody to represent him. All he wants is consular support. Yes, consular support is UK support. Your country supports you, backing you. It goes a long way. It's like somebody, you have a problem with somebody, you don't have anybody to protect you or to stand for you. People look at you, where's your father? No day. Your mother? No day. Your brother? You don't have. Your sister? You don't have. They can do you anything they like because you don't have anybody. But why would the UK come and provide such support when they are the ones that actually put him in that place? It's the UK that put Nnamdi Kanu in that cell he is now. They are the ones that bundled Nnamdi Kanu on behalf of Nigerian government. I will say it again, clearly. I will say it again because even recently, like I said, the DSA said they are not the ones that arrested Nnamdi Kanu. Until today, no other security agency has come out to claim that they are the ones that rendition Nnamdi Kanu, leaving us with two options: the Kenyan government itself or the UK security M13. Yes. Security agents of the UK, the SS, the CIA of the UK. Among the two, who do you think? And even the Kenyan government has come out to say that they did not do it, leaving us now with only one option. The UK. They are the ones that use their agents on behalf of Nigeria to abduct this man and send him back to Nigeria. Dumped him there. Never even came out to represent him because they are the ones that put him there. Did not show any body language matters in life. See, I want to advise all of you watching this video. Watch out for body language. People's body language around you matter. The body language of the UK in Nnamdi Kanu's case, is it not obvious enough for the past 4 years? It's not obvious enough to show you When people are showing you who they are, take it. Stop giving excuses for them. People show you who they are. That's who they are. Stop looking for ways to pamper it and say, maybe he's not, maybe. As person show you who he be. Now that person, now so he be. Take it for your own sake. The UK have shown who they are with this abduction of Nigeria. They have shown, even if we didn't believe before, but for the fact that for the past 4 years, they have never come out to show any form of support. Because if they had shown support, Nnamdi Kanu would not be in the DSS dungeon for 4 years doing nothing. Rolling up and down the walls of the room there, from one end to one end to one end to one end, from one book to one book, if he even allowed to read any book safe. Lying down facing the sun, bending down facing the ground. They will never allow the citizen to be in the cell for more than a few days without trial. But the UK is saying it, and his passport is just there, and they allow it. What does it tell you? The witch cried in the night, and the child died in the morning. No be coincidence. No country can set any man free. No group, only God can grant a man freedom. And once God decides to grant any man freedom, everybody will start working in favor of that man, and everything will start turning around to favor him. I decree today, I declare today that everything starts working in favor of Nnamdi Kanu to secure his release. Everybody around him, those people who have rejected him, those people who incarcerated him, will from today start working to secure his release. And Nnamdi Kanu definitely will be released very soon, sooner than expected. The way it will happen will shock everyone. But so far, he has remained unbroken, unbowed, unbended, unshaken, formidable. And like I said, he is in the cell, held bound, but he is still not living in bondage. The lion himself. It doesn't matter who kidnapped you. Remain strong. One day, all this will end. Till then, I am your host, Chinedu. Thank you for watching this show. Please take your time to like, subscribe, and turn on notification button. Till I see you in next video, peace.
You have seen the second video. British body language shows criminal conspiracy with the Fulani OIC Muslim Nigeria. You heard it in the video. You heard it that you just saw. Yes. So that was a strong message, that broadcast about British role. And you also heard that the DSS said they were not the one who ordered the rendition. They only just carried out instruction. Kenya also have made a statement. So if Nigeria is saying they don't know, and Kenya is saying they don't know, you heard it you heard it. So it leaves one, which is British. And you also heard British never showed up, even though British embassy is very close to the court, but you don't see them there. Okay, all right. The God of Biafra is awake. All those who, by one way or the other, were involved in the extraordinary rendition, international criminal conspiracies, evil plans with the British and Fulani to kidnap our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from Kenya, East Africa, to be incarcerated in the OIC Fulani DSS, and who, by one way or the other, benefited from our leader persecutions or deals of the British and OIC Fulani, shame and disgrace shall always be their portion. Yes, oh. Yes. Yes. And for the cowardice, traitorous tribes of coastal Biafra, who have secretly connived, collaborated with British and Fulani for a premeditated, cold, calculated evil intentions to cause distractions in the Biafra freedom struggle. Confusions shall always be the portion of the coastal traitorous tribes. Yes, confusion shall always be their portion. Yes, they shall live in a deja vu world that is more stranger than fiction. Yes, because people think that coastal, is not in it, because they always act like, oh, we don't want Biafra. We are not, you mentioned Biafra, they will be asking you if you are Igbo. Yet they are involved. They are involved. And in this struggle, our eyes don't open. Biafra will be restored. Coastal is Biafra. Yes. And coastal will be a part of the referendum. Yes. Because this time coastal will not be left out. Yeah. So no tribe is going to play deceit this time around. Yes. And for British and Fulani, disaster shall be the end result of the British and Fulani OIC Nigeria for all the inhumane treatments, defraudations, degradations, divide and conquer brought on Eastern Region Biafra in the course of the British-conned, fake, fraudulent OIC Nigeria. What British and Fulani did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Kanu's family, to IPOB, to the Eastern Region Biafra people, evil shall be British and Fulani portion. Evil shall live and stay with British and Fulani, because Biafra never consented to be a part of the British conned, faked, fraudulent, expired Nigeria. Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Anireju News. If you would like to donate to charity, humanitarian, you can do so on my Cash App. You can also visit Anireju News online shop to order for t-shirts, pens, mugs, and souvenirs. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to bring to the attention of the world that the trial judge ruling on the trial within trial case on Thursday, 29th May 2025 was a big win for the IPOB leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, the world should please support Biafra exit from the OIC, Muslim Nigeria. Thank you.
Mete wa